guys, it's Trish Rap City and I'm down at the Rap City HQ this evening. First and foremost, Happy New Year to all of those subscribers who have subscribed to our channel, those who follow us across all the social media platforms. Thank you very much for the support so far. It's still very early on in our journey, but one in which we're excited about. It's 2019. We are here to do bigger and better things. We've got a lot of new things involved in the company now, a few things to add to the roster, one of which are new services. Secondly, we've just had a beautiful BMW 3 Series GT come in today. Now, with this car, personally, the color that this client has chosen wasn't one that I was a massive fan of, wasn't one that I would have said I would have went for at first glance. And we all know that I do like a crazy wrap, but I must be honest, as I've begun to look at the vinyl from different angles, as you know, if you are someone who follows us well, you know that a lot of these colors, especially when they're the chrome Saturns and they're mixture two-color charts, two-color vinyl, should I say, they always have a variation when you look at it from a different angle and a different shade. I've looked at it from a different shade, and I must say it is definitely warming on me. So we're going to be wrapping the 3 Series GT over the next few days. We're going to begin with just taking the car apart, which we've got it in today to do so. I do think, and it's something I'm going to speak to the client about, he should black those alloys. If you agree with me, let us know in the comments below. Make sure you share, subscribe to the channel if you're not, and enjoy the rest of this video. Yeah, just another day in the unit. I've got my guy Saeed, currently working on the BMW 3 Series GT. It is going a turquoise colour. Really nice colour, a colour that at the beginning, I'm not going to lie, was not one that I had any liking to at all. I actually said to the client, are we sure? Mainly based on the pictures he sent, but the beautiful thing about it, which is very much like my car, is this two-tone. So it's like, it looks one way and looks another way, and it's beautiful. It's looking really nice. Obviously, guys, let us know what you think of it, because that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, it's been a busy week, new year, new content, new everything. We are obviously trying our best and putting our best foot forward in regards to tweaking every part of this business and making sure that we stay on top of things. You know, at the end of the day, it's still a new business, and we're still fairly new to the industry. I was saying briefly that I did a talk yesterday at Kelmscott School in Walthamstow. Big shout out to Eleanor and all of the kids down there. I did a talk with the Year 11s, about a group of 20 of them. And a lot of them are focused on their career path and what they're going to be doing next. And it was an amazing experience for me, because it's the first time I've spoken to kids since having Rap City. I spoke to kids a few years ago, but just generally about mindset with my other business. So yeah, I found it, I love the fact that kids love cars, kids love rapping, kids love the process of Rap City. I basically showed them a few things off my YouTube channel as well as Rap City YouTube channel. I showed them the process of building the city. I showed them the process of wrapping my car, which they were amazed about. They were so amazed about that. And then I've just got feedback from the teacher down there literally just now as we've begun filming. And the feedback is just amazing. Like, do you know what, actually, I'll get you the screenshots if you could put them in there. Yeah, the feedback is amazing. We've had a few people inquire about internships. So yeah, generally speaking, to give you a bit of an update where we are 2019, our main focus is just to be consistent. We want to have so much content out there for you guys. Like, you obviously have to appreciate that to have the content, we have to have the business, to have the business, we have to graft, and that's what we're doing, covering all angles, growing our social media team, covering Twitter and Facebook as well as our Instagram, which is our heaviest part. We're adding a few services to our brand, so we're now going to be doing 4D plates, 3D gel plates. We're also offering PPF services. Yeah, I mean, our aim is to really cover a lot more ground, do a lot more outbound reach rather than just relying on us putting up cool pictures of people contacting us contacting people. Big shout out to Dylan, who's an asset to the team, who recently got on quite a good contract with a company which we'll announce later on down the line, which will be next month. My partners outlined the New Year focus points for this year. One of the main, well, as you can see, 4D plates promo. Getting Tariq, so Tariq's basically an intern of ours. You guys probably know Saeed because he's the main rapper. You know Quabs because he's a madman. Quabs is our alloy guy. Our aim for Quabs is basically getting him to master diamond cut refurbs, which we're in the process of. Tariq joined us as an intern as well, asset to the team. He's now gone from coming here and never actually wrapping the car, never tinting, just knowing a lot about cars, and I mean a hell of a lot about cars. This guy is a car encyclopedia basically, and in the process of, I think we're now 3rd month in with Tariq, and he's now wrapping cars. He's done a lot on this car, really good job, and he's about to start tinting for us. So we're just growing. In a nutshell, the company is growing. It isn't an overnight thing, and I don't think any of us thought it would be, but very appreciative for the support, very appreciative for the feedback. I feel that we have a really good community online that are there for us and are supporting us. There's people that they fly our flag as if it was their own. So yeah, just about getting better, getting more business through that door, getting some influential business as well as non-influential business. And for me, more than everything, and something that I said off camera, honestly, above the success of the business and the finances and all that kind of stuff, which is obviously still very important, for me it's doing some really cool raps. Like I'll be honest, since we've started, aside of my car, I would say this is probably my next favorite color. And one thing I will say to this client, and I say this to everyone, if you're coming to Rap City, please come with an open mind. Be willing to do some crazy colors, because you see me, I'm more than willing to do crazy colors. I find it a lot more fun, a lot more exciting. I think you get to really appreciate what a rap is when it's an exciting color, especially when it's two-tone. The beauty of two-tone is you can look at it from one angle, it can look satin, you can look at it from another angle, it can look copper, it can look chrome, it can look gloss sometimes. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing. Another thing that I'm going through mentally in my head is what the hell I'm going to do for my car next, but we'll save that for another episode. So we've got the BMW 3 Series GT in today. As I said to you, this wasn't necessarily a colour that I initially thought was going to be nice on this car. I did advise the client of that, but he was very strong on it, which I was with my own car, and I understand how that feels. When you've got a vision, it's always good to fulfill it. Looking at the vinyl physically rather than a picture, and something I will say to anyone who's inquiring about wrapping their car, it's very hard sometimes to judge based off pictures, especially if it's a two-tone colour like this one here. Even if it's just satin finish, it's just hard to sometimes see via a picture. So I'm going to try and tilt it to much extent, see how well the camera catches it. But as you can see, a part of it just looks baby blue on one glance, another part of it looks turquoise, and if you look, the camera probably won't pick this up, but there's also a green hint in there as well. So technically the name that they give it is a gloss green blue color mix. we're just gonna say it's turquoise and it's by Oracle. So as you can see, we are in progress with the car at the moment. Car's been taken apart. The right side of the car is wrapped a lot more than the left. If you look at it from this angle, it looks pretty much baby blue. And then if you go to the front of the car, you can see hints of the green, hints of the turquoise. Okay. So yeah, if you can see here, you have got a slight hint of almost like a really bright green. What I love, and it's just done it as I'm standing here, is right here, you can see more green. And then right here, it's completely baby blue. So that's the beauty in this color. Definitely a good choice. I think he's obviously got a clear vision on what he wanted. And I think once this is done, it's actually going to be one of the prouder ones, I'd say, of what we've done. I just like the louder colors, as I always tell you guys. I like the colors that are a bit more standout-ish and people that are bold enough to say, here's my car, it's wrapped, look at me. And this is definitely going to be one of those. So here is the moment we've all been waiting for. The moment I've been waiting for, the moment you guys have been waiting for, and the moment the guys have been waiting for, what we've been working on for the last week. This beautiful BMW 3 Series GT. As I said, a color that I wouldn't have picked, definitely a color I now would have on the list, definitely one I'd advise we look at, and here is the car itself. So guys, there we have it, BMW 3 Series GT turquoise wrap. As I said before, and I've said it a few times, that isn't necessarily a color that I would have picked myself at the beginning. Looking at it now, I've just learned something, and you can never know too much. Thinking about the clients that we have and the people that inquire, and you guys out there that are subscribed, people who follow us on social media, who ask for quotes regularly, I know it can be quite daunting thinking about what color you're going to change your car because it feels quite permanent, like a tattoo decision. Remember guys, we can remove the wrap. It is quite easy to do. It doesn't take a long time to do so. With the wrap, you have got, so bear that in mind. One last thing I will say, at Wrap City, we're very, very big on letting your car express itself for you. So the satin blacks, the satin greys, they're beautiful colors. But if we can step out of the comfort zone a bit, go for a loud, vibrant color. Summer's on the way. Get a color that expresses your personality. Get a color that's a bit daring, a color that all of your friends say, are you sure? Because at the end of the day, I can assure you, being someone who's done it myself, number one, you're gonna love it, and it is a bold decision. It says a lot about your character. But number two, you only live once. You're not gonna get a car that's gonna come in factory at turquoise, bright blue, or a satin chrome orange. So let's have a bit of fun with it. Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Come down to the city. All the inquiries, direct them to the wrap line. And thank you very much for watching.